Alright, welcome back.
Oh, I retained the power of ice. Blizzard has been upgraded to Blizzaga.
Dude, but yeah, the one that always, yeah, the code from that show that I always like is just the fucking, I'm the trash man, that's my gimmick. So what I do is I throw fucking garbage into the ring, and then I get on my knees and I start eating garbage. It's fucking so, just the way he says it with such determination is so funny to me.
My final wish. I want you to make me an all-powerful genie.
Ah, I remember this from the movie. Except for some reason Aladdin didn't have to trick him into doing this. He just decided it on his own.
This fight's annoying.
I remember this from the movie. It was the part in the movie where Aladdin was like, "Alright, Sora, it's time for us to jump into the Sarlacc pit and fight Jafar."
I'm just gonna... I can't just... Well...
Yeah, let's just key this hole and go. Ayo, by accident.
And I know we have a boss fight we need to do, but I'm just gonna go run back and save one more time.
I'm okay with that. And I also like his other one. There's only one other scene from him that really like gets me, and it's like there's a part where this guy's like hanging up the side of the building, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll pull you back up." And Dave DeVicki just like goes over the edge of the building with a broom and goes, "Ah, no, you don't," and just starts poking him with the broom as he's trying to pull him up. That one also kills me.
Oh no! It's Jafar!
I'm the bad guy. Dude.
The lamp! The lamp! Get the lamp!
He's just freezing. He falls into the lava.
What are you doing?
I gotta say, Derek, aerial combat in this game makes me more nervous than any game I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah!
Like, you just, like... Because when you're attacking, you'll stay perfectly in one spot, and then occasionally, for no real discernible reason, you'll just throw yourself forward as you attack in a random direction, it feels like. And it makes me so worried.
As the person actually playing, trust me, I know.
Like, I don't think you can fall off this edge, like, it doesn't look like the game allows it, but just the idea that you could is
No,
like,
I can't.
oh.
I just tried, but I can't.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, you could just attack and just, like, right off this ledge and die probably instantly. I see what you were trying to do, but unfortunately for you, no invincibility edge grabbing in this Smash Brothers game.
Sora for Smash?
Sora for Smash? Oh, don't encourage them. He was one of the rumors that was gonna be released for Smash, and then we got the shit one. The shit one. The bad one. You know the one. Everyone knows the one.
The newest Fire Emblem?
Yeah, the newest Fire Emblem character just got announced. As of recording this, it was announced like 2 days ago. Dating the videos, as we do. But they, it's funny because all the rumors... There was rumors that it was gonna be Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Dante from Devil May Cry, or Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. I can assure you that 2 of those 3 I was hyped as shit about if those were gonna be true. And I was like, it would make... I'm like, you know, they're like, because he's holding up 3, the number 3, and Devil May Cry's getting a 3rd game on there, and No More Heroes is getting a 3rd game that's gonna be exclusive to Switch, and fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 could be coming to Switch, and I'm like, it's not. But, fucking... It's not. It's definitely not. But, everyone's like, oh, all these things, and I was like, oh, this could all be so badass, and then my brain kicked back in, and I was just like, let me guess, he's holding up a 3 because of 3 houses, isn't he? And then we got Fire Emblem 3 houses, and I was like, yeah.
Well, Chris, now it's Fire Emblem 4 houses.
Hey.
That's not a joke, they just released a DLC that makes it 4 houses.
Thanks, DLC.
I obtained the power of fire.
My favorite Fire Emblem DLC is the one that I refuse to pay for. You know, the one that makes your $40 game a complete game for $60? That's my favorite DLC. I refuse to buy it because I refuse to fuel their bullshit.
Oh my god. It's so true. Okay, you ready? I have to escape from this place in a minute. Okay.
You know, I will give Fire Emblem one thing. I do think they learned their lesson from that game. Because they haven't done that since. They haven't split their game into 2 separate games and charged you for the right ending. So, I think they learned their lesson. I think they had enough backlash and enough sale loss to be like, alright, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Then they made a game that has 3 endings.
Yeah.
Actually 4 endings. And then the DLC makes it 5.
That's fine, though. At least you get a full fucking game, unlike the other one.
I both
Fucking
liked Fire Emblem Fates and also hated it at the same time because of that.
I can assure you that I just hate it. I've brought it up too many times, though, so I don't feel like bringing it up again.
Oh.
Escape on the carpet, Derek! Wow, just like the Genesis game. Except with better graphics and in 3D. Derek, I'm gonna need you to not have rocks land on your head all the time.
This is, like, painful to control.
Look at you go. Oh, he missed the
like,
rock.
No, not, like... like, this is not doing anything.
Use the D-pad.
Nope.
Perfect. Perfect. I have reason to believe that you're not actually supposed to be doing anything in this. Just don't die. Just don't die, dude. As long as you just don't die, it'll be fine.
I can, like, slightly move over?
It's like... Dude, this is worse than fucking Sonic 06 for movement. Like, you can't control it at all.
I don't remember it being that painful.
It might be because this is a re-release.
That might be the case.
It might be broken in the re-release.
Jasmine's no longer in Agrabah! Sora, you have to go find him. I can't take you with me.
Why
not?
Yeah, you called it.
I wish we could, but we can't. If we take him to another world, we could... meddling! We'll find Jasmine, I promise.
Well, hello, you still have 1 wish left. Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
This is why I'm like, why doesn't he just give Sora the fucking lamp?
See, what? No, here's the thing, though. It's the genie. He could, once he's let free, just bring Jasmine back with his own magical powers. He chooses not to.
A deal's a deal, Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want. You're your own master.
Now I get him as a summon.
Which is essentially what happens in the actual movie. In the actual movie, Genie, like, does one last wish for him and then fucking vamooses.
And then he comes back for the sequel that nobody talks about.
Well, that's because it's played by this one, and not Robin Williams.
That is true.
And it's also not a good movie. You know what, honestly, for the direct-to-DVD sequels, it's actually one of the better ones.
Then Aladdin 4, Jafar needs glasses.
They made Aladdin 3, and Aladdin 3 is actually pretty good. That was the only one they actually managed to get Robin Williams back to do the voice. And it was a pretty good movie.
I don't even remember what that one's about.
It's about Aladdin's dad.
Ah.
He finds out that his dad is the king of the 40 thieves. And, like, that he's a big thief man, and that he's a fucking asshole who doesn't see his son even though he's still alive, and then fucking... and that's, like, the whole movie.
If someone had stuck around to give him a hand...
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
Jafar was beyond.
He's got an X on his shirt. He's being tracked in this game.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
Dude, I just hate how the Kingdom Hearts games make Hades look... Well, what am I talking about? The anime. The cartoon makes Hades look like a complete imbecile.
I'm as cool as they come, okay?
Hades is a complete imbecile, Derek.
Yeah.
We got something special.
He's just a funny imbecile.
I love Hades.
He's actually pretty cunning in the movies.
It's Adam West. Is Adam West
I'm pretty sure it's Adam West. I'm not now that I say it, I'm not sure, but I think so. Sorry, what are you doing on this magical floating table, really tiny?
Go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
Excuse me?
Just remember, this is no pleasure cruise. It won't be a pleasant voyage.
Why are you doing all this?
Okay, they were talking about Captain Hook's ship. I thought they were referring to her as the vessel, and I was very concerned.
Yeah, no, I had that initially too. It's James
Like a
West.
son to me.
That is James West.
James West.
Okay.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you will.
Not James Woods. James
But
West.
lest we
James
forget,
Woods.
I kept my end of the bargain.
James Woods. One from the
James
song.
Woods.
Yeah, you know, yep, you're right.
But I love his performance as Hades.
He is really good at it.
Your vessel is waiting. What?
Your vessel is waiting. Excuse me?
Stop that.
Excuse me? What?
I learned to summon Genie. Take this with you.
It's Genie.
I got the Keyblade 3 wishes. I also learned Green Trinity. Please find Jasmine.
You figure 3 wishes would be gotten from, like, Sleeping Beauty, because of the 3 fairy godmothers. Alright.
But we don't have that world.
Alright.
We have this world.
And this is the world with 3 wishes. Oh, actually, no, that does make more sense, because of the Genie.
3 wishes.
Everyone ignore what I'm talking about. I'm clearly out of it.
Just a switch.
I've clearly lost my mind.
We should revisit some of the other places and unseal some more Trinities.
Fuck you, Sora. I'll do what I want.
Wasn't there a Trinity mark in the accessory shop?
Wasn't there an achievement we just unlocked?
Yeah, this could be a torn page that Merlin was mentioning. Yeah, let's return to town. But first... Oh, wait. But first... I want to throw some more weapons on this ship.
Yeah. Have you considered, just for a second,
What?
firing your laser?
Ba, 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 ba.
Does upgrading this ship do anything?
Not really.
Okay. Well, now that that's been established.
I'm not gonna bother.
Okay. I was just curious if it really did anything.
It,
Well,
like-
now that I have the answer to that, I guess we're good. Go to Dagobah.
Dagobah.
Dagobah. Dude, I know you know what I'm referencing the minute I say it like that.
Dagobah.
There's Dagobah. Hot. Dagobah.
Shall we explain it for the audience or no?
It's fucking the Battlefront games. The original, real, good Battlefront games.
Dagobah.
Every time you pick a planet, it says the names, and fucking Dagobah is just the most iconic one to me. Dagobah.
Tatooine.
Dagobah. Hoth. Dagobah.
Geonosis.
As you're like scrolling through the planets, he says it every time. So he's just Dagohoth. Dagohoth. Tatooine. That was a great game. If only they still made them, and they didn't just kill the company that made them because EA are fucking horrible business owners.
Let's synthesize.
They also like rebooted it, and they made it way more like they rebooted it, but they made it way more like Battlefront, and I hate Battlefront. So I don't really care for it. It's not quite like it's like I'm kind of a mix between their system and Call of Duty system. It's not totally like
Call the booty.
Battlefront, but like I hate Battlefronts. Battlefront's system is terrible because you're always put into squads of 4. And your 4 team members probably won't communicate with each other at all. And they just constantly get themselves killed. And then you lose, like, all the time because you're not really sure what adds to winning. So you just end up dying all the time. And it sucks. That's not true. They do have set goals. I just don't, like... It's like...
Care?
I just don't care. It's not even that. It's the fact that you, like... As you start... You're like, okay, there's just people everywhere, and they're coming from every direction, and I don't know what to do, and there's too many options. Like, should I get in the tank, or the jeep, or should I try and fly the helicopter, or am I taking a jet? Should I be attacking from the sky, or in the ground? And if I'm in the air, then I'm not really playing objectives, but I could also get more kills on the ground troops. But then again, like, I can barely see them because I'm so high up in the fucking plane. Like, I could do other air-to-air combat, but I'm not that good at flying the jet to begin with, so that's probably not gonna work out for me. Like... So most of the time you just take the jet and your goal is to get to the base really quick, so you take the jet into the base you need to get to and you jump out and crash the plane into where you need to be, killing everyone, and then you're like, alright, now I'm capturing this objective as you parachute slowly down, hoping you don't get shot.
I am the captain now!
Yeah. Like, 99% of me playing Battlefront games is me taking vehicle, crashing vehicle into objective, and then trying to play the objective before someone kills me. Like, and it's kind of fun, but it's also fucking stupid.
I am the captain now!
Dude, have you ever seen the greatest fucking... I don't know if you've ever seen trick kills in fucking Battlefront. If Battlefront has one merit to it, it's that people who are really good at Battlefront are fucking really good at Battlefront. Because I saw the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. I watched a guy fucking... He's taking a jet, and he's in a dogfight with someone, so he fucking takes the jet straight up into the air, like straight up, gets to a certain height, bails out of his jet, pulls up his sniper, kills the pilot in the jet chasing him down, and then gets back into his jet and fucking flies off, and I'm like, this game is fucking awesome when people are good at it.
I know what you're talking about, I've seen that before.
Like, when people are good at that game, people are fucking awesome at that game. But, like, man, like, to get to that point is way too much of my life that I'm not willing to spend.
I actually do know what you're talking about. I have done some of those videos myself.
It's like, I've already spent too much of my time getting good at Call of Duty. I can't waste my time getting good at another useless multiplayer game. It was funny because I just got the newest Call of Duty game recently.
Yeah, you were telling me you were playing through that.
Yes, I've been playing the. I just started playing the multiplayer because I finished the campaign, and I've been playing the multiplayer for longer than I would like to admit, because it sucked me in a lot harder than I thought it was going to. But I sent a text to my cousin because I was like, I was playing it. And I was doing meh, because it's all new to me, all the guns are new, I haven't played Call of Duty multiplayer-wise in like 5 years, so I'm like, I'm totally out of it, all the mechanics are different, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, what does this do, is this even helping me? I don't think this does anything. So, eventually I got the hang of it, so things have changed, but I put up like, it was like K-Death, and it was like, 0.8%, it's 0.8 KD, and I was just like, yeah, that sounds about right. I sent it to my cousin, I was just like, been 5 years and my KD's still on point.
Chris, do you like it? I think it's beautiful.
I do, I think it's great. This perfect vehicle. It's funny because right when you went DI, I was like, well, I know where this is going. Perfect. This is my
I do want to fly that ship.
The shit.
I think it's beautiful.
And then it was funny because then a couple days ago I sent my cousin another image where I went fucking 87 in fucking 20. And I sent him that, and I'm like, oh, don't worry, man, I got the hang of it. And my cousin just sends me back, Jesus, dude. It was on fucking Shipment, though. And Shipment is a map. I don't know if you didn't play a lot of Call of Duty.
I know the map you're talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you definitely played a little bit, so I'm sure you remember Shipment, which is just the super tiny close quarters map from Modern Warfare for Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1. Good naming scheme. Fucking. It's like,
that was painful.
Oh my god, the new one's just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So it's not Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Because it's a reboot. And it takes place before Call of Duty 4, though. Don't try and think about it, it's in a new universe and everything, so it's fine. It's So I looked into, because you were saying, if we play Call of Duty, we should play it in chronological order story-wise. So I looked into it to come to the realization, oh god, there's no rhyme or reason They just because if you ever what happens
Chris, I
is
upgraded the weapons,
yeah, they look good.
and now it's a monster.
It's a killing machine. But I looked into the story of Call of Duty, and I came to the conclusion of, oh, it's not going to be that hard to do it in order, because whenever Call of Duty gets to the point where it's like, this doesn't really fit with the other story we're telling, they just make it its own fucking canon. They just do it. so fucking Call of Duty Modern... So, all the World War II games are its own timeline. Call of Duty 4 has nothing to do with Call of Duty 1 through 3. That's its own timeline. There's nothing to do with each other.
I knew.
So COD 4 is in the Modern Warfare timeline, and that goes all the way up to Modern Warfare 3, I think? And you think, well, what about Call of Duty Ghosts, which clearly is named after the main one of the main dudes from Modern Warfare 2, and has characters named after that game, and and seems to be taking place only a couple years after Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, no, that's its own separate canon.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Modern Warfare. Ghost is its own fucking series. Because you just do that. Also, Infinite Warfare? Also its own canon. Because fuck it. But Black Ops? All the Black Ops are its canon, even though Black Ops, by the time of 3 and 4, eventually ends up in the Advanced Warfare trilogy, but it's not part of it because they're made by two separate companies, therefore not the same trilogy. So, the Advanced Warfare series, a different canon from that series' canon, but also different canon from Infinite Warfare's canon. Because reasons. And then they released Call of Duty World War II, which brings us back to World War II Call of Duty, and it's either its own canon, or it's just pinned at the end of World War II canon from the original Call of Duties. No one really knows, and no one fucking gives a shit.
That's painful.
And now they just rebooted Modern Warfare, so now the new Modern Warfare reboot is its own canon, outside the original Modern Warfare canon.
I'm done.
And people think that people think Zelda's timeline is confusing and hard to follow. Idiots. Not to mention that Modern Warfare... Oh, shit! Oh, that sucks. Alright,
well,
with that, we're gonna have to call it quits. See you guys next time.